going out like a sucker, no way.
Man, I love college. Man, I love it.
Hi guys, I'm Haley and I am a freshman at Illinois State University, and I am about almost done with my first semester of college. That's crazy. Like, it flew by. Oh my god. So I'm here to talk about my first semester as a college student and my fears and why those fears shouldn't have been fears at all, and how crazy and awesome college is, and stuff like that. So, here's my first video blog ever. Don't make fun of me. Okay, thanks. So, the first thing I kind of wanted to get started off with is my roommate. I'm really lucky. She's the bomb. And I went completely random. Like, I didn't know her at all. Like, a couple people on my floor, they had met their roommates at orientation, and my friends did the same thing. Like, they had met their roommate at orientation, or they met them on their class site on Facebook. And, like, all summer, all my friends would talk about it. I was like, oh, I'm talking to my roommate right now. We're talking about, like, how we're going to do our room and what colors it's going to be and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm just on Pinterest figuring out what I'm going to do by myself because I have no idea who my roommate is. But, like, after, like, 2 months of waiting over summer, I've, like, finally figured out, like, 2 weeks before I was moving in, who my roommate was. And she's awesome. Like, we didn't really talk at all before we moved in, which I guess is a good thing because it was a chance to, like, figure out a lot of things when we moved in, like who we are, like what kind of people we are, what we're into, stuff like that. And we're very similar people, and we became really close friends really fast. So I've heard of, like, horror stories of how awful, like, people's roommates can be, and I can say I'm the lucky one of the lucky ones, because she's the bomb. And this is Caitlin and I on the first day of school with our stuffed animals, because that's what we first bonded over, the fact that we both brought stuffed animals to college. So, I never thought I was going to get homesick until the first time I talked to my mom on the phone, and I realized how much, like, I depended on both my parents and my siblings to, like, give me support and stability, like, whenever I came home from school or hanging out with my friends and stuff, and I took that for granted. It's nice to have a big support system, like, no matter where you are, and it was weird coming into an atmosphere where I didn't really have anyone. And now, obviously, I do have a good support system, and I have awesome friends, but don't take your parents for granted, because I have a greater appreciation for everything they do for me now, and it's not like I love them anymore. I love them the same, but I guess I can just appreciate everything that they do for me and how hard they work to make sure that I have the life that I do. So thanks, Mom and Dad. Love you guys. You're not gonna watch this, so never mind. Doesn't matter at all. Oh, one other thing that we need to talk about here. Food. Okay, so I'm obsessed with food. Like, it's bad. I pin so many things, like so many recipes, and, like, cookies and cake pops and, like, fun things you can do with cupcakes. Like, I love cupcakes. So of course and we're at Illinois State in the lovely town of Bloomington Normal, there's a million places to get ice cream. And you will spend your money so fast on ice cream. It's not even funny. So I learned the hard way that I need to budget my money. Oh my god. And online shopping. I'm not kidding. I spent $500 the first month of here because I wrote down my mom's credit card number. I'm not a good person. So yeah, just, it's bad. Budget your spending. Sorry, I'm in the lounge now because Caitlin's asleep. So the walls aren't as pretty. But Caitlin's asleep because she has an 8 a.m. and she knows that it's 10:46 at night right now and she needs sleep. I know the first week I would stay up till like 3 o'clock in the morning because I didn't have my parents to tell me when to go to sleep. Because yes, they still did that even though I was a senior in high school. And so I would stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and then it'd be so hard to get out of bed to go to my 9 a.m., and that's math class. So there were a couple days where I was like, I don't need to go to math. I'll be fine. I can teach myself. And that didn't happen. And now I have like a really bad grade in math class, so I just go to class like as much as you don't want to, and your alarm's going off in the morning, and you're like, no, I can sleep. Math isn't important. Sleep's important. No, math's a little more important than it seems, and sleep's important too, so that's why you should go to sleep at an early hour. You'll thank me later. And I guess not only going to class but paying attention, like, it's not going to help if you go to class and sleep. Like, there are a couple of kids in my class that sit in the front row and sleep, or they sit in the front row and have their laptops open and they look at Facebook. I'm like, hello, I'm behind you and I'm trying to pay attention. And I don't really care that you're creeping on some guy that you met last night at a party. Like, no. If you're going to go to class, pay attention. Like, what's the point? I don't know. Whatever. That was my little rant. I'm sorry.
Man, I love college.
Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?